Hello and welcome back to Mimi's Corner. Thank you for tuning in to listen to us. Today we are looking at a story that has sparked both applause and debate across Nigeria. It's about the First Lady, Senator Tinubu, and her bold move to distribute sanitary pads to schoolgirls across the country under her Renewed Hope initiative. The program is called Flow with Confidence, and while many Nigerians are praising it as a step in the right direction, others are raising eyebrows, especially after learning how much it is costing the government. The First Lady announced that her office is distributing 370,000 cartons of disposable sanitary pads to schoolgirls across Nigeria. Each of the 36 states plus the Federal Capital Territory will receive 10,000 packs to share among students. The goal is simple but powerful: to make sure girls do not have to miss school simply because of their menstrual cycle. As you may know, in many communities, girls skip school during their period because they can't afford pads or because of shame and stigma. Some end up missing 3 to 5 days every month. Over a year, that's weeks of lost learning, and it sets them back academically. Now, here's the money angle. Report shows that this program costs about 2.55 billion naira. 2.55 billion naira for sanitary pads. The pads were procured from a company called Uniglory Nigeria Limited based in Ikorodu, Lagos, and the First Lady has been clear: the pads are free of charge, not for sale, and anyone caught trying to divert or sell them will be held responsible. On the surface, it sounds like a wonderful initiative, and indeed many Nigerians agree, but as usual, controversies are trailing the project. The number one is transparency. Some Nigerians are questioning how the pads were procured, whether proper procurement laws were followed, and if the amount spent truly reflects the market price. This is not the first time sanitary pads contracts have raised eyebrows. In the past, investigative reports revealed that even engineering companies with no background in hygiene products were awarded contracts. So naturally, people are cautious and asking tough questions. The second one is the distribution. Will the pads actually reach the girls? Will they even actually produce pads? And we are going to say that yes, they are sharing pads, because in this country, you just say, oh, they want to share something, they want to do something. At the end of the day, you don't see what they are doing. You don't see them giving anybody anything. And then billions of naira has been spent just to do that. So will the pads actually reach the girls that need them the most? Because in Nigeria, we have seen cases where relief items meant for the vulnerable end up in warehouses or even resold in markets. That's why the First Lady had to warn directly, these pads are not for sale. But still, the fear of diversion and corruption is very real. When they did the COVID-19 palliative, it was written there not for sale, but some people still packed it and were sharing it at their parties. Some were selling it. So it is possible that this pad does not get to the people that actually needs it. Number 3 is cost of pads in general. Let's talk reality. Even with this program, millions of families still struggle daily to afford sanitary pads. It is expensive. Prices have skyrocketed in recent years. Some brands have doubled in price. This has deepened what we call period poverty, where young girls can't afford proper menstrual products. Critics say that while this free distribution is a relief, it is just a temporary solution. What happens after the free pads finishes? Shouldn't the government also work on making pads more affordable for everyone in the long run? Exactly, because the free pad is going to finish. And how many do you even want to give to each girl? Probably one for each, or 2 for each girls. Probably 2 for one girl, or 1 for one girl self. So how do they intend to continue to do this? Why not just make this thing affordable, like you people make condoms affordable for men? Make pad affordable as well. And number 4 is sustainability. This program is one of supply of pads for a year. But what next? Can Nigeria sustain this kind of multi-billion naira project every year? Or should we be thinking about local pad production, subsidies to bring down prices, and better facilities in schools like water and toilets so girls can manage their period with dignity? Now, let's not forget the impact on the girls themselves. For many of them, getting a steady supply of sanitary pads for a year is life-changing. It means they can sit in class with confidence, write their exams without fear, and participate in school like every other child. No more staying at home for days, no more shame, and no more using unsafe alternatives like rags, tissue, or even worse. That is why, despite the controversy, this campaign has touched many hearts. Some parents feel relieved, some teachers are happy, and the girls themselves are excited. The challenge is making sure the good intention behind it is not wasted through poor execution or corruption, because that is always the order of the day in Nigeria. So my people, what do you think? Spending 2.55 billion naira on sanitary pad, is it a worthy investment in our girls' future? Or is it too much money? Is it too much money for something that could have been handled differently? Should government focus on free pads or on making pads cheaper and accessible for everyone? For me, it's a mix of both. I think free pads for schoolgirls today, yes. But at the same time, we need a long-term policy that ensures affordability, local production, and dignity for all women and girls in Nigeria. So please leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.